Kinetic Ore, a powerful substance that appeared in the island with the location known as Shadow Slabs. How powerful is the Kinetic Ore? Well, that's what we're going to go into, right? The Kinetic Ore can be used for different things, but the once useful thing is that it can launch you to other locations. It can also absorb these things called kinetic energy, so you can launch at your opponents and they can die from the impact, which is pretty useful to be honest. But that's not the only thing to be used for, and that's what we're going into right now. It turns out that this powerful substance can be used as a power source. If you remember Chapter 2, Season 5, there are, well, these purple panels that Jones used to access, but we'll get to them later. If you remember in the Earthbound story, which I did, you may remember that we got this mysterious message from the Paradigm to go to Shadow Slabs for some unknown reason. And that is to talk about this Kinetic Ore. After gathering the samples, Amy gave this to our curious friend the Ageless. She also said that this material is not from the island, and it said it's a raw material, which means that this Kinetic Ore belonged to a different reality, which we'll go through later as well. After giving it to our curious friend the Ageless said this line towards Amy: "Your gift intrigues me, but did you know what you've given us?" If you remember the last video that I talked about, that the Oathbound reveals to be no other than the Imagined Order. Well, in their early years, to be honest. That would mean that Amy has given them the chance to bring back the Imagined Order, which is a very bad thing, to be honest. But, you know, Amy does not care, and she puts on a snarky attitude towards what the Ages has said. And yes, it's revealed that these purple panels are no other than refined kinetic ore. That you might be asking about that. So yeah, the kinetic ore was used to turn to refined kinetic ore, and that's how the Imagined Order were to access other realities and kidnap people for their sick, twisted battle royale game. But there's also one question remaining. Where did the kinetic ore came from? Well, it came no other than Genos' reality. Because what else would Genos discover the 0 point in the first place and go to the reality 0? He wanted to study further and further than his reality. Like he wanted to take it one step further. He discovered the kinetic ore and used his kinetic energy to go to reality 0, since he really wants to experience what's beyond his reality. The reason he didn't share this information towards the Ageless is because he wants the Ageless to discover this powerful substance. And lo and behold, he did, thanks to our cocky AI friend Amy. And you still be curious, power source is the kinetic ore used? Well, I did say it can use as refined kinetic slabs to access the 0 point. However, that's not all it is. When the Aegis was able to study it, he used the kinetic ore, the refined and raw material, to create the 4 items in Chapter 4's island, known as the Shockwave Hammer, the Excalibur Rifle, Recon Owl, and finally the Guardian Shield. It's used as a very distinctive power source. It's also a power source for the cargoes you find throughout the island, which means this kinetic ore is a very, very valuable object that can be used for anything, including bringing back the Imagined Order. So yeah, That's all you need to know about the powerful, mysterious kinetic ore. I'd like to thank all of you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you won't miss any of those videos from me. Don't forget to like the video. And don't forget to comment down below what's your favorite things to do with Fortnite. Creativity, battling players, whatever you guys do in the matter. And I'll see all of you when Chapter 4 Part 2 of the story comes very soon. Bye.